two things that parents should teach their children. The first thing to teach the child is that God lives us. God is responsible for living us, and we must do our best to allow God to live us. You see, as we get older, we suffer more and more because we identify with the body-mind. We think the body-mind is us. We believe that I own this body-mind. And we become a victim of the body-mind. You see, the body-mind is never ever going to be pure, never ever going to be healthy in the sense that it will never ever have any diseases or what have you. We say, I've got a cold. We say, I am suffering. We say, I have now got cancer, dreaded disease. We say, I've got aches and pains. We say, I am tired. We keep having this reference to I own this. And we say, you are tired. You've got this, you've got that. And we are victimized because we identify with it, but we're not. God lives us. It's as simple as that. God makes these nails. God grows his hair. God pumps the blood around the heart. I'm not doing any of that, nor are you doing that in your body. God is this energy. God is light. God is free. God is joy. God is love. We're responsible for the body-mind in respect that we are looking after it and doing our utmost to look after it and to feed it, etc. Just like being responsible for your cat or your dog or your car. This is a vehicle. This is a vehicle for God. That's what's got to be taught. That's what we've got to teach our children. We've got to teach them that we are not victims of whatever the body-mind becomes. Then it gives us this freedom from being victims, freedom from identifying with the body-mind. Years and years ago, when I heard mothers saying to the child, oh, you're tired. Oh, you are irritable today. Oh, you are annoyed. We mustn't tell the child all this stuff. We can say the body is tired, or the body is getting ill, or whatever. Let's do something about it. It's so important for our well-being, for our sanity, for our happiness, for our joy, for our intimacy, for our relationships, to realize that it is God that lives us. God that lives the plants, God that lives the objects, God that lives the animals. God is living, God is life, God is joy, God is delight. Do you understand? This is so important. It really is. Society doesn't know, or if it does know, it doesn't want to live this reality, the reality with a capital R, that God is living us all. And then we become full of energy. We don't contract upon ourselves. We don't do all this nonsense. Poor me, poor me, poor me. It is nonsense. It's not good. We need to be re-educated. We need to educate our children from the very beginning that it's not you doing it. God is living you. God is running you. God is giving you the energy. God is energizing you. God is energy. God is life. Are you understanding how this change of perspective changes the whole relationship between you and the world and your circumstances? I have a friend in hospital who's got pneumonia. He's identifying with it, of course. He says, I've got pneumonia. I'm ill. I haven't got long to live. I'm on death's door. It's not pleasant. We don't want all that. Of course we don't. But I'm going to sneeze. You know, the body sneezed then. The nose sneezed then. The nose was sensitive to something that created a sneeze. Are you understanding? So, if we learn from the very early age that God is living us, that quite honestly we cannot do anything about it. We cannot be in control. Yes, we can take medication. Yes, we can do our utmost to, as I said, be responsible for the car. You do what you need to do, but you don't get emotionally involved. You say it's your car, but no, the car requires your responsibility. You wish to use the car. You wish to have a car. You know, this snot isn't mine. I don't own it. I don't own the shit. Just as you don't own the tyres of your car. You pump them up. You replace them. As a you, they are replaced. God is doing it. God is living us. We are not the results. That change of perspective and change of realization gives us so much freedom, and it gives us good health because we're not contracting. God is the supreme doctor, as it were. God's not a man up there with a white beard. God is energy. God is light. God is love. God is the fuel. God is all the sounds. God's all the farts and shits, as well as all the nice things. God is intelligence. God is discrimination. What we are is consciousness. This vehicle, this body-mind is a vehicle for God, God's expression. Realize this to be true and be happy. Thank you for listening. It's my realization. As I said, we take responsibility for the body. I cut my nails yesterday. I say my. We use those words. My nails. These nails. Your nails. I say yours. Those nails there. Need cutting, possibly. Would you like me to? Would you like this? Would you like these hands to cut your nails? Those nails? It's not easy to get rid of the pronouns, is it? So I could talk like this. These nails need cutting. This hand is going to pick up these cutters, and the thumb and fingers are going to operate the cutter. And now the hand is going to pick them up from the floor You see, we don't say my floor, we say the floor. These nails, they don't need cutting, because I cut them because they were cut yesterday. How can we live without saying I, you, me? It is possible. It is possible. The pictures on the wall need cleaning. The table needs dusting. This hand is going to pick up the duster, and it's the hand, and it's being operated by God, by the energy, by love. It's operative. But it's conditional. The plant is surviving because it is conditionally expecting water to be provided by this person or that person, these hands or those hands. Enlightenment, being awake, is to understand that we are being lived. Just as the electric cable is being lived, just like the hose pipe in the garden is being lived by water flowing through it. Just as the roots of those plants are being lived by the activity of the various nutrients and the sap and the photosynthesis and the sunlight. These are all requirements. It's all conditional. So allow the body-mind to live like an open hand and not like a clenched fist. So teach your children and grandchildren that God is living us. And we're not whatever the body-mind is being. We are consciousness. We are feeling awareness. I am not this pullover, just as I'm not this skin. I'm not the itchiness. I am aware of it. I'm not the diseases. I'm not the aches and pains. I'm not the chit-chat in the head. We don't need to be victims. Transcend it all. Realize the truth in what I'm saying. Thank you for listening.